What impact will a likely third interest rate cut make this week? Joining me live is Housing Industry Association Managing Director Jocelyn Martin. Welcome to the program. Well, it's highly anticipated this week that we will see a third rate cut. What do you expect the impact to be?
Well, I suppose the last rate cut has shown us that it does improve confidence in the industry. Our builders tell us that they see increased traffic through display homes and those kind of indicators when we see a rate cut. So I guess, what we're looking for in the first instance is that increase of confidence back into the market.
All right, let's get your observance on the National Housing Accord and the commitment to build 1.2 million homes. How's it all going?
Well, as I say, it's 12 months on since the announcement of 1.2 million homes over 5 years, which on average is 240,000 homes a year. Last year, we fell well short of that. We just shy of about 170,000 homes. So definitely going to need to pick up the pace if we are going to even come close to building the amount of homes that Australia needs to satisfy the demand.
And there's quite a few problem areas, isn't there? One of them is apprentices, young people working and seeing a career in this industry. I know that the New South Wales government announced a few weeks ago a new initiative to try and get apprentices on board.
Yeah, so the government have announced an increased incentive, which also starts this month, an increased incentive for apprentices in the residential construction industry, which of course we welcome, but we are 83,000 workers short of the amount of people that we need to meet the housing target. So we're a long way away from having the people that we need, and we've got to do a lot of different things to attract workers to the industry. We've got to get into the schools and improve, and inform parents and students about the career choices. And then we've got to attract mature age workers as well, people who might want to have a change in the industry. The last few years, our Apprentice of the Year has been somebody who's actually had a previous career and then made a change. So we need to make it possible and attractive to, encourage people from other walks of life to get into the industry as well. But the government are focusing heavily on productivity at the moment, and certainly skills shortage is one of the ways that we can improve the productivity in the industry, but also tackling the extraordinary amount of red tape that we're dealing with around the National Construction Code and planning and approvals. Those don't help either.
No, not at all. And it becomes even more difficult because a lot of members of your association are small businesses and they are challenged with a whole myriad of issues, including the cost of living crisis.
That's right. I mean, look, it's been very hard for any size business, for that matter, to manage through these recent economic times. But having this amount of red tape imposed on the industry just doesn't help. I mean, if the building process is drawn out by the extensive government regulations, then it takes much, much longer, obviously, not only to build a home, but also to improve your business and to grow your business. So that's, I guess, one of the keys that we'll be looking to the government in the coming weeks to figure out how we actually reduce that and make the industry more efficient for small business and large business.
And people that just want to get DAs through. I think one of the things that frustrates a lot of individuals, like you've got the red tape over here, then you've got the different ideas of nearly every single council in the country. Like there's, sometimes it's just depending on what someone thinks in a council somewhere.
Well, that's right. So in addition to the sort of National Construction Code and state-based planning systems, often a local council can add additional requirements on top of that, which adds more time, adds more complexity, and also can sometimes restrict the type of home that you can build and indeed the customer wants to build. So, those kinds of things are very frustrating, and they can add months onto the process.
Absolutely, and plenty of dollars as well, Jocelyn. Look, it's great to chat.
Dollars.
Yes, yeah, let's do it again soon. I'd love to have a chat
Okay.
down the track.
Thanks, Tim.